torture you. Take my hand through the flame. I torture you. I'm a slave to your games. I want it.
Welcome to the second installment of Cougar Talk. Random applause. I'm your host, Cameron Edwards. Alongside me today is a very elite crew. Come on, guys, announce yourselves today.
My name is Parker Huff.
Justice England.
Jared Darnell.
And we are McLean County Sports Network with our presentation of Cougar Talk today. We're going to go over to Justice England, who is at the Breckenridge County game Friday night for football.
It was great.
All right, Greg Popovich. Did y'all happen to see that interview where he was talking about pizza?
No, I did not.
it was kind of funny.
You do enjoy a good slice of pizza every now and then.
He has like the best interviews ever.
Yeah, for real.
They're so short and sweet.
I feel like Coach Stevens would be like that. When basketball season rolls around, we need to get Coach Stevens.
We got you.
Okay. All right. Going to Homer's Radio, shout out to them. They do a lot to help us out here. The Cougar Player of the Week was Trevor Turley, who had 2 rushing touchdowns and 1 pass touchdown. That was 3 of the Cougars' 4 touchdowns. Justice, do you think he'll be...
Also completed 3 out of 4 passes.
Oh, a 75% completion rating.
That's highest in school history.
But does that qualify for high school leaders, though, with only 4 passes?
That I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's probably up there.
Oh, okay. Jared, with that much success, do you think the Cougars can bring it to Ohio County tomorrow night?
Yes.
As you all know from last year's broadcast, Jared Darnell, when we put him in the middle of games, he only says yes. Parker, us guys covered there. Anywho, so coming up with Ohio County, they lost their big arm at quarterback, who I saw happened to be at a WKU training camp this summer. I don't know if he actually went with them, but it could be interesting. And biggest competition on schedule this year is probably going to be Owensboro Catholic, but they lost Ray Zuber as well. Parker, do you think without Ray Zuber and their elite wide receiver core, do you think we have a chance against Owensboro Catholic?
I mean, we have a better chance than we did last year, but it's still Owensboro Catholic. So, and they're always good every year.
This is very true. Justice, you have something to add?
Well, a few years ago, I wouldn't have even gave them the time of day, McLean County football, because, I mean, we were on a pretty good losing streak there.
Coach Wagner came in and really just turned around the football program.
Yeah, he brought in Fear of the Wing, and we're getting the ball rolling here. Mm-hmm. We were 5-5 last year in the regular season, and we're hoping this year to make it a winning season.
Yeah. Like, shoot, the year before that we were 6-4, and we won 4 games in Coach Wagner's first year, which that was pretty impressive, considering that we were on a 32-game losing streak.
Yes.
So, Jared, do you have anything to add to the football conversation here?
I like it. I don't completely understand football. That's why I'm not putting much input into this.
Oh, okay.
So once we get to another sport, I'll probably talk a little more.
All right, Justice wants to talk about volleyball. Jared,
yeah.
Jared, do you know a lot about volleyball?
I'll know every single thing about it.
What's a libero?
Huh?
What's a libero?
The little barrel is...
Jared, I said libero, not little barrel.
Where you hit it over the net.
No, the libero can play any position on the court at any given time.
Different jerseys.
Yeah.
He knew that.
I told you got to substitute in now. Yeah.
Without having to check in with the ref.
Yeah.
Well, Justice has been our volleyball correspondent this year. Justice, what have you seen from the volleyball team?
They are showing very good promise this year. Very good promise. They was at the Apollo tournament this past weekend, and where we went up against Bowling Green, Breckenridge, Ohio, Callaway, some of the really good teams around here. And we played really well with Breckenridge, came up just a little bit short. Bowling Green's one of the top in the state, so I'm not going to comment on that. But Ohio County was a really good game. and then
Didn't we beat them in 3 sets during the scrimmage?
I believe so. And we also beat them at the tournament as well.
Oh, okay, that's good. That's good.
And
That's a
then
district team right there.
yes, and then at home the other day we played Union County, and our freshmen won in 2 sets, our JV won in 2 sets, and our varsity won in 4 sets. Because we won the first 2 sets pretty good. They were all feeling good. And then honestly, I think they got a little bit cocky and just started dragging their feet a little bit, thinking, well, we're going to win this one. And then Union County started showing some fight. Ended up winning by 3 points in the 4th set.
Union County had a lot of fight there, it looks like. All right, on to a new sport. What's the other sport? Girls soccer. Me and Jared have had the lucky opportunity. Would we call it that?
It's a privilege.
It's honestly a
See what it is.
we get to do the clock and PA announce for soccer. Jared, how's that been going?
Oh, great. I mean, other than the fact that I know in soccer you let the clock run most of the time, unless there's like a goal or the ref makes that little X sign at you.
Mm-hmm.
And that happened last time, but I was talking to Mr. Gray, so I didn't see it, and I started getting yelled at. But other than that, it went pretty good.
Yeah, it did go pretty good. Well, we got to talk about the soccer team, unfortunately, real quick, because we've updated. They are 0-5 in the 2 games we have watched. They have lost by a combined score of, what is it, 7-0?
Well, they lost by 3 the other night.
Yeah, against
Grayson County.
Grayson County.
Yes, Grayson County.
Number 15 scored twice, and number
Yeah.
17 scored once.
Maria Cortez was very good in the backfield, I thought.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the one with the bow, Jared?
That was the one.
But we got to talk about what can they do to become a better soccer team and possibly get on the winning track here.
Put the ball in the goal.
That's very detailed. Honestly, I think their forward line needs to get a little bit faster. They got Savannah Cobb and Mila Scott up
I
there.
think passing, too.
Yeah,
has to be
passing's a real struggle because me and Jared were noticing the other night when we were sitting up there, they just kick it straight and hope
Yeah.
one of their players get it
Not
to
saying
it.
I could do any better. I can't even kick a ball, but
That's the reason we're sports analysts.
yeah. we tell them what they could improve on, but we can't do it ourselves.
This is very true. All right. That brings us to a random topic of the day. Parker, pick a topic.
Sports.
Sports in general.
Oh, let's pick scores of the game tomorrow.
Oh, that's a good idea. This is the part of the show where we pick the sports scores for tomorrow's game. We are playing Ohio County, who we only lost by 1 point to last year. And the only reason we lost by 1 point is because our kicker was at the state fair and we could not get the extra point. Kirsten.
Upsetting.
Yeah, very upsetting. So we lost by 1. But this year, we have a new kicker. Mr. Rodriguez is a sophomore. Saw him drilling it from 40 yards the other day. It's pretty impressive.
That's pretty impressive for a high school.
Mm-hmm. 40 yards, yes.
Oh, 40.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying 4. I was like,
No.
that's impressive for a high school.
Yeah, 4's not very impressive, but 40 is.
All right, Cameron, you go ahead and go first with your score guess.
Okay. I'll go ahead and predict a player of the game, too. All right? This is what I predict. I see the score now. Ohio County, 14. McLean County, let's go 15. All right? This is what I see here happening. It is... Okay, watch this. Well, listen to this.
Okay.
It's going to be 14-7 in the 4th quarter with 3 minutes left to go. Coach Wagner's done to march them down the field with all of his awesome play calling. And Bryson Parker's done to dive in from the 2-yard line and get the touchdown. Coach Wagner wants to go for the win instead of the tie. So he sends out Trevor Turley to do a QB sneak. We win by 1. 2-point conversion.
Wow, you had that very planned out. Like you knew it was going to happen.
It's going to happen exactly like that. I'll bet money.
How much?
Maybe not. Okay. All right, Jared, your go.
I'm going to say 21-14.
21-14?
Yep.
Who wins?
Whoever scores more. We'll go with McLean County.
That's a good guess. That's good.
Yeah.
Good guess.
And player of the game, Trevor Turley.
All right, so I guess it's my turn here. Well, I don't know. I think it's going to be a really good fight because our defense, fear the wing, our wing defense and offense here. So Ohio County, their quarterback's got a pretty good arm. So I think they're going to be more of a passing team, and we're more of a running team. So it's going to be good to see how those match up, which one's going to come out on top. And I believe that score is going to be 28-14, McLean County, and the player of the game will be Bryson Parker.
My pick is McLean County. Let's say 18.
Yeah, because you're not playing favorites over there.
18. How are we going to score 18, Parker?
Don't score the extra points.
Oh, okay.
Add it up, Cam. Come on. Then Ohio County. Let's go with 14. I think we're.
So they'll hit their extra points.
Yes, they are good at kicking. I haven't watched football all year, so we're gonna see. Let's see how good I picked. Oh, player of the game. Let's go with Trevor Turley. He's a great quarterback.
Now, let's do a little game here. Pick the first play of the game for McLean County.
I got it.
Okay.
Run.
It's got to be a specific run. Is it a toss, sweep, dive?
The first play of the game is usually the kickoff.
Okay.
But you meant like actual offensive play?
Yeah, offensive plays.
Okay, I'm gonna say a toss to the outside. Doesn't matter which side.
Okay. Justice?
I'm gonna go with a pass because a short pass because we're gonna try and get them off their game a little bit. They know we're a Russian team, so if they are waiting for us to rush right off the bat, we pass it, get those quick couple of yards there.
Jared Darnell.
Good.
Football's good.
First, the ball will be snapped. After that, I'm not sure what's going to happen. I'm going to go with dive.
The dive? Okay.
Yep.
Great play call.
Either back. Whichever back
Out.
you want to use.
Okay. My first offensive play is going to be a slant from the tight end. I don't know who plays tight end. Then I'd go straight up the middle. Jacob? Okay. Well, then it's going to be a tight end slant straight up the middle.
Okay, that's.
Gain about 7 yards.
Or we can go -7. Sack.
How can you go -7 when you're throwing it forward?
You get sacked, Cameron.
Oh, okay.
Add it up.
Is that your favorite line, Parker?
Yes. I mean, add it up. My bad. I did it, Jared. My bad.
I did, Jared. My bad. Okay, well, since I have a haircut in 30 minutes, and
Your haircut appointment
yeah,
you out there?
with my
Salon.
with my lovely hairstylist Kim.
Shout out.
Shout out to Kim Bella Vista.
Amanda. She cuts mine.
Oh, shout out to Amanda who cuts Jared's hair.
Sports clips. It's whoever that's there.
All right. Hey, anybody listening that wants to buy a sponsorship in our show, make sure you just contact us. You can reach us through our direct message on Twitter. Hit us up on our Facebook page. Like us on Facebook. We now have a Facebook page. How many times can I say Facebook in one sentence?
Depends on how long the sentence is.
Yeah, add it up. We're at McLean County Sports Network. So make sure you check it out. Close out the show.
Also, if you see any of us around, feel free to talk to us.
Do they know who we are?
All right,
We
close.
We don't have pictures of us, so.
We'll get them out there.
All right, Parker, go ahead and close us out here.
Oh. My name's Parker Huff with.
Just England.
Jared O'Neill.
And this is Cameron Edwards. This has been Cougar Talk with McLean County Sports Network. Have a good day.